I also wanted to thank Julio. Hopefully we will be graced by his presence before we actually all leave tonight. But it has been a memorable year in many respects, as we have seen new records established in one case, for varsity wins over a 4-year period. And that is nice going, Donovan Fuentes. He had 119 wins, and I suspect that's going to last for a little while. We also have a state champion caliber wrestler in our ranks, as Andrew Morano came within 1 point of being the first Xavier wrestler in 12 years to win the Catholic state championship. The assistant coach, John, is actually the last one. Andrew's final match was the most exciting match of the state tournament, and the crowd reaction to a takedown he was not awarded, and which may have allowed him to win, showed that he was really the people's choice for state champion. And by the way, he beat the same kid that he lost to by 5 or 6 points early in the year. So that's great. We also saw an end-of-the-year comeback by Anthony Margarano that allowed him to qualify for the state championships, and amazingly enough, put him up against the opponent that had injured him earlier in the year. He won that match by pinning the guy, I believe, in the last period, and then he re-injured himself, but that match was probably the second most exciting match in the state tournament. Aaron Silva, who's not here, came back from an injury, put on a nice performance at the New York City Championship, as did Jarrell. Jarrell decided to go out on a winning note. He came in fifth and retired. He did not attend the state championship. And Carl Beretta improved so much during the season that he was pinning opponents with regularity in January, and it was great to watch. Finally, we saw a gutsy performance from Greg Kirchion, who wrestled injured during the season several times and had to hide from his mom so that she would not see a black eye he sported for several weeks during the season. In fact, I never posted a video of him wearing a face mask that he wrestled with and won, just so that his mom would not get on his case. And finally, I was personally pleased to see a kid who quit wrestling as a freshman, come back and join the team and perform so well that he outdid his older brother on wins, medals, and state ranking, and that's my own son, Patrick. Now, there are some younger guys, however, coming up the ranks that will be relied on to carry on the torch for Xavier wrestler for the future. These include excellent wrestlers like Mike Pendergrass, Joe Callis, and others. And I'm sure others are not named. So do your best and enjoy the challenge wrestling provides. It is the closest thing to being a gladiator that I know. And you will greatly enrich crowd delight by the efforts you make on the wrestling match. It teaches discipline, self-control, persistence, and resilience, and which are all qualities that will take you far in life. So finally, I have some nice things to say about Julio. But he's not here. So we might have to show it to him online. Okay, for Julio, I can only say that for the last 7 years, it's been amazing. I had the unique perspective of being involved with Xavier wrestling for 7 out of the 14 years that Julio has been head coach. He is a gentleman of the highest order and goes above and beyond in his dedication to the team. In prior years, he has coached Xavier wrestlers on Super Bowl Sunday, only to work a second job as night security, totaling responsibilities as head of wishes to see his son wrestle. That is an extraordinary dedication that many of us would be unable to match. It is my belief that Julio's son may have state championship talent. So my message to Xavier High School is to look kindly on his application when he applies in a few years. I think this is 5th grade.